Didn't have really anyone to follow that because I guess that really stopped back in the day. A lot of people haven't been going out big. The compensation changed actually, I think, either 2 months before I got in or 2 months right after I got in, where it was about just promoting a lot of RVPs. And I think that got misconstrued, and then everyone just wanted to promote a bunch of small RVPs in the company. And back in the day, you promoted big RVPs because of that 30% bonus, and then they changed it to 10%. And had all the bonuses in the back end, so then everyone started promoting baby RVPs just to get big bonuses, which is really retarded because a lot of those people, they fall off and then you don't have any bonus because you have no RVP, which makes no sense. So I've always been under the assumption that I want to promote a lot of big RVPs. I didn't want to promote a lot of small RVPs, but I didn't want to promote 1 or 2 big RVPs. But you got to understand, you got to start right here with the notes. It's not about promoting RVPs, it's about building a base shop. It's nothing to do with promoting RVPs. RVPs promote themselves. You'll have to understand that it's not about your job. Ronnell's job is not to promote you. Mark's job is not to promote you. Bubba's job was not to promote me. Bubba's job was to build an example. You know, like water or orange monster. Orange juice is great, you know. It's exactly what I was talking about. Appreciate that. Get my vitamins this morning. All right. I don't know, I'm starting to think that Ronnell's pure white. That's what I'm trying to think. Bring me a damn orange juice. Orange juice for the white guy. All right, so. All right, so what happened is, I said, your job is to go out and build a huge base shop conducive for success, right? And so when you build a big base shop of big winners, they only know one thing, which is how to go out big and be big, okay? So with that being said, as far as to make my run, to go out and beat the record, you know, a lot of people were telling me to go out sooner. People tell me, man, you're already doing 40 by 40, why aren't you going vice president, blah, blah, blah. And let me tell you something, you gotta be careful who you listen to in this business, okay? You got to be careful because there's a lot of people that think they're trying to help you. Good job. Attaboy. Y'all give Ronnell a hand. That's servant leadership though, and I want you to understand that. That's why he's winning. All the big leaders, if you go watch Bill Whittle, who makes $450,000 a month, that dude still will walk in our bathroom and clean up the bathroom, wipe off the seats, throw all the trash away, go in there, fix the chairs, make sure the donuts are cut up, make sure there's little everything. He literally is a servant leader, and that's how you become big, right? Not just delegate everything. If someone asks for a drink, you don't, hey, go get a drink. No, he actually brought the drink. You know, every time me and Bubba have been around here, do you need something? Do you want something? Do you need this? Do you need that? That's a servant leader. That's how you become big in the business, okay? All right, we got another one for this. All right. That white people like orange juice. You can't stand no freaking orange juice. Golly. You need some apple juice. So, but actually Charles might have touched this one, so I'm gonna oh my God. A million just came through my body. And then came right back out. So, you gotta go out big, which is what I was just talking about. So, you gotta understand, a lot of people will tell you to do things because they're too lazy to keep going, okay? A lot of people would tell me, oh, you should go out now, you should go out there, you should go out there. I didn't want to go out. I wanted to go out healthy. I wanted to go out huge. I wanted to go out and be an example. And so when I gave out a replacement, which I wish I could even give a bigger one. My replacement was doing an average of 35 by 35. And you know, they were fair, some of them were fairly new, so I gave them 5 direct legs. So I mean, Bubba understood and I understood there was really not one person that was going to replace me. I mean, it just wasn't. It wasn't. I was writing 10, 15,000 in personal every month consistently. In Louisiana, that wasn't normal. So it wasn't Bubba for me just to give Bubba one leg. Really wasn't fair because I was his main guy. I was his top dog. And when you're going out replacement, you gotta understand, they're giving up their best person in exchange, to lose you. So you have to be able to give something to replace you, because one for Bubba housing me for 3 years, I would never been able to grow. And so I understood the replacement theory. So I went out doing 30. I gave up 35 by 35. Some of them young, so we gave a lot of legs, direct legs. And I went out doing about 8 by 8, 5 by 5, 8 by 8 with a part-timer and a full-timer. And a lot of people at that point, they'll crumble, okay, because they think they're small. But see, if you go out the right way, if you go out big, if you do big for consistent periods of time, your body and your mind only wants and knows how to be big. So when you go out small, all of a sudden, your mind goes into this mental shock, like, oh my God, we're only doing 10 by 10. I'm used to doing 50 by 50. I've got to get more people. Okay, and so that's what happened. I went out and I was like literally mentally shocked. Like, I only have 17 people showing a top meeting now. This just sucks, right? But a lot of people use that in a negative, and they start breaking. And I was like psychotic to go get more people. And so our third month, we did 83 recruits from 0 to 83 recruits in 90 days. Because my mindset was, I need to refill and replenish this base shop. I've got to get more people, more bodies, more souls in these seats, butts in seats, to be able to find more leaders. Does everyone understand me with that? Right. So if you go out big, does everyone understand? Yes. Because half of y'all don't understand. Does everyone understand? Yes. Okay, make sure. I thought I had to speak in Missouri language. So you must go out big. Okay? Right now? All right, you must go out big, I said. Right? Everyone understands that one, all right? I told Kiana in the back, I said, I just got to add a long, stretched out accent to my name. It'll be more dramatic, like, it's about his future. Right? That's all Ronnell does, and it just sounds so dang good. It's unbelievable. I'm like, did you hear Drake? Right, he's blessed. Right, man, I didn't do that. This is the rule of 72. It sounds unbelievable how he does it. It makes it so much like, wow, it's Drake. Unbelievable how that happens, man. I love that orange juice. So, you gotta get comfortable, okay? So go out big and get even bigger than what you think is big, okay? Because now you can expect big. So now that I went out big, my team only knows, okay, so when they say, hey, when can I start going vice president? If you're not doing 50 by 50, you're not going vice president. That's just what it is, and they understand that because that's the expectation, the culture that we've created. Because a lot of people in these companies, they'll see. I've seen at MIT vice presidents getting promoted at 6 by 6. I did that more in a week last week. I don't even understand how people are getting promoted and becoming a broker of a financial services industry, helping 5 clients in a whole month. I don't even understand that. Like, I really don't. That's like less than a part-time State Farm agent. Like, I don't get that, okay? And so I want to go out as a broker. I want to go out with a brokerage. I want to go out big. I want to go out making an impact on society, okay? 2, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. A lot of people always ask me, say, man, so how do you get comfortable speaking on stage? I'm like, I'm not. Now, well, how did you get comfortable prospecting? I was like, I never did. Now, well, how did you get prospecting, going into random homes? I was like, I can't stand it. Now, well, how do you get comfortable presenting? I'm like, I'm not. Now, well, I don't understand. I was like, I just got really comfortable being uncomfortable. See, that's all it is. I'm not comfortable with half the crap America does. I still don't like it. I still don't like talking to losers. I don't get it. I don't understand that aspect. When I walk into someone, hey, you want to make more money? Not really. Okay, well, I can't stand it. I just say, if they don't work a lot of life, I personally believe you're like a waste of oxygen. I don't understand why you're on this planet to not better and further the kingdom that God put us in. I just don't understand it. But I still do it. I don't understand when people come to me and cry about a chargeback. Is that me? Ah, it's me. What? I'm over here saying, man, who the hell's got that phone on? I cannot believe this crap. That was Ronnell calling me. What the hell? Y'all should have seen his face. So, but you understand, I still don't understand, when recruits come in and they're like, oh my God, I got a $200 chargeback, I'm going to lose my mortgage. I'm like, what the hell, are you freaking, I live with $200 in chargeback a day. That's like normal for me. Like, what is wrong with you? I don't understand when someone quits and they go, my best guy quit and my business is shocked and it's over. I'm still not comfortable dealing with those things, but I'm comfortable being uncomfortable with it because once again, when you live uncomfortable, your family stays comfortable. Right? I'm not comfortable with flying all over the place and getting back and grinding for 5 days and then flying abroad more and then coming back and flying, because I'm a competitor. I like to stay in the grind. What Ronnell was talking about with the Drake song, when he said, "Screw a vacay, I work is where I like to stay," whatever the hell he said. I was too busy listening to Ronnell's accent. But when he said that, that's how I am. I love working. I love grinding. That's where I'm comfortable, because that's the uncomfortable part of my life, is to always be on the grind, right? And Bubba wasn't lying. I was in the back constantly. I checked all the QBIs of everything that got updated. Calling and asking my office manager, okay, who's this person needs to get this. Hey, look, there's my bonus. Blah, blah, blah. I got a $14,000 bonus last morning, or yesterday morning, which is, $14,000. I mean, don't clap, because I hate it, right? Because $14,000, I get. What was yours? Say $17,000. Right? So I'm almost there. I told him I'm going to catch him, and it's going to happen. So I'm 3,000 away from Ronnell. Then where's Charles? Mr. Charles White? Where's he at? How much was your bonus this morning? 55,000. He's just figuring out the business. He's just figuring out, like you said, maybe one day he'll be big, right? 55,000 freaking dollars in a night that just aggravates the hell out of me. And that's the beautiful thing about this business, is how you can get frustrated at 25, getting a $13,000 bonus, and you get pissed off. That's a good thing. See, what kind of company can you get mad that you only got paid a measly $14,000? I can't believe I didn't try harder. I want you to understand, that's the business that we're in. I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. I love hanging around like Bubba. We were at breakfast, and he got paid $22,000, and we still split the check. I don't understand it, right? I knew I was doing that just to get going. He literally was like, boom, look, I got 22 grand. Yeah, we're going to split these checks. Are you kidding me? But no, he actually did take my appetizer, so I'm pumped. I'm jacked. Okay? But, that's the beautiful thing about it, is we both can afford to pay our meals. And it was funny, like with George and George won, they fight over who's going to pay the meal. Me and Bubba still do that. We make 50 grand a month, and we still say, no, you pay. No, you pay. No, you pay for it. Why do we even come in here? Right? It's like, we're going to make a damn sandwich. Right? But it's funny, because that's what I'm saying. It's those things and those principles in this business that I understand how big it is. But you got to live broke, okay? That's the next thing. I'm going to get into recruiting. When I get into that, it's going to get ridiculous. But you gotta live broke. So on my way to my run to beat the record, I lived broke. And what I mean by that is, I didn't check my bank account in probably, I'd say 11 months. I never looked at it. I didn't want to look at it. I didn't want to see how much I made. All